So North America's Challengers League, or Ascension League, has started with some of NA's best squaring off right away. In one of the first matches, the Guard faced off against the content creator Disguised Toast team DSG. This was an interesting matchup as the Guard have been considered the favorite to win Ascension this year, being able to defeat franchise teams in the Ludwig and Tarek Invitational, which they won. Compared to DSG, which was created by Disguised Toast to compete in the open qualifiers, where they kinda shocked a good amount of people by dominating and qualifying to make it to this far. This first match can tell a lot about these two teams. Let's get right into the analysis. We start on the Guard's map pick, Bind. Some quick stats to know for the Guard on Bind. They've not played in a serious match on this map since July of 2022. This puts DSG completely in the dark as they have no idea what they will do. Both teams pick mirrored comps with two smokes with Viper and Brim picked. This is different now with the nerfing of Chamber that used to be picked here. Two smokes works better for the map. The Guard starts on defense where in the pistol round they're already showing some tactical skills. After stopping a push by DSG through A short with the Sage Wall, most of the Guard moves towards B as DSG will probably rotate. But rather than moving everyone over, Net stays within Showers, as he's the only agent that can completely slow down a push by DSG. He guesses perfectly as the rest of the other team tries to pressure him. He sends out Snakebite and backs off, splitting up Ziff from the rest of the team. This allows him the first pick, as well as giving enough time for Tex to arrive onto site, making it more even. Now with all the information on their side, they're able to shut down DSG before they can exit Showers. In the eco, the Guard is able to secure a flawless round, but after this, DSG goes on what would end up being their longest round win streak of the entire match, with 6 wins. These wins mostly come from slow attacks towards A, where they're able to find a lot of free picks, by taking their time and waiting for the Guard to overextend, as well as some great plays by the rookie Clear, leading to a 6-2 lead for DSG on the Guard's map pick. They need to bring this half back, as losing in this round could be a real quick map win for DSG. And this is where a miracle happens, a tech pause. The perfect situation for the Guard to be able to recollect themselves before a very important round. As the round starts, DSG puts pressure and moves down A short. The Guard are prepared for this aggression, as Valen and Jonah P hold further on site, with Tex holding Showers, preventing any two-way attack onto A. DSG decide to explode onto site with smokes and a Viper pit and A lamps, which forces Guard to retreat off site in order to retake later. This is an unusual play by DSG as they then plant outside of the Viper's pit. The idea is to make it hard to fight through lamps, so the Guard will only attack one way, which the rest of the DSG will be ready for. A unique idea by Steel, but let's see how the Guard responds.
Come on, gangster.
Ooh.
Come on, gangster. Nice try. Nice try. Come on, Zip.
Wow.
Nice try. Nice try.
Oh. No. That's a big kill.
It's
That's a big kill.
Oh,
the
my
slide.
God.
No!
He actually had a chance.
It's that technical pause. It ruined everything.
With the flank of Nat getting a kill, it actually turns into a two-way attack again, just from a different direction now. Ziff isn't able to trade, and now DSG is completely exposed and trapped on site with the exception of Exalt, who is completely out of the play, which, why is he so far away from the rest of the action? If Exalt actually played in his original position, he would have been a great contain of the flank and probably would have led to a 5v4 post plant on DSG's side rather than the 3v5 that the Guard had, with almost no hope to bring this round back. In round 10 and 11, the Guard are able to fight through some hard post plants on A, but are able to pick up 2 defuse wins as well as a near flawless round 12 to close out the half, leading to a halftime score of 6-6. In already one half, there have been big hot streaks for both teams, but next half will prove who can actually be consistent and pick up map 1. The second pistol round and eco go the Guard's way. In their bonus, they go for an aggressive push towards Steel where they're unable to trade out, leading to Exalt being isolated on site and eliminated as the Guard sets up for a 5v3 advantage on the retake. This tempo change by the Guard could make them deadly, especially with the Stinger meta that we have been seeing on eco and bonus rounds. DSG just has to save the rest of their rifles as they fall further down. The map moves to 10-6 before DSG is able to pull off a thrifty of their own. After trading a few more rounds, DSG is able to pull off a great defense on B, retaking the site quickly, leading to a close scoreline of 11-9. This next round is the make or break moment for both teams. With another rifle round ahead of them, the guard would be hurt moving into next round with a low buy if they lose this. After running a quick attack towards B, they decide to move slower, using Sky's ult to open up the site, leading to both DSG players on B being eliminated, allowing the guard full range of the site. The rest of DSG has been waiting on A, as the guard have been largely unsuccessful towards B so far, which put them at a disadvantage when defending B to begin with this round. But DSG is able to use their util well and move the round closer, but with such an ironclad post plant that the guard were able to set up with the time they were given, it's so hard for any other team in this league to crack their site, leading to a round win, pushing them to map point, where the guard is able to secure the map and move one step closer to winning the match. The guard showed off some great adjustments whenever DSG started to become successful, leading to DSG never looking like they could really match up to them when on their defensive side. Overall in the first map, the guard just looked so dominant after they finally woke up after going down 6-2. There seems to be a level of confidence that wasn't there for them last year, as they've been now considered a team to watch in NA for a while now. This isn't to say that DSG did that bad in this map, as they were able to put up some good rounds and force their guard to really step up. Clear played well on this map, and his raise is something that could be used more going forward. But to really judge Disguised Toast Valorant team, we need to look at their map pick, Ascent. DSG needs to win this map or they'll be quickly 2-0'd, with them falling to the bottom of their league standings, allowing the guard to build on the success they had last season. And yet again, we see a mirrored comp with KJ replacing Chamber on Ascent and two initiators Sova and KO for more info and flashes. DSG picks up the pistol and eco, but the guard is able to win the bonus where they start to get momentum. With solid defense on B from Trent, as well as a good eco, it moves them to 3-2. This is where the guard can really start to take control of the map and get to an early lead. With Gangsta one off for his Hunter's Fury, they go and take the orb toward A, giving DSG 3 ults that allows them a much easier time to stop the bleeding and pick up this round. After being detected by the KO knife, DSG decides to start rotating, but still wants to keep the guard's attention towards A, as the rest of his team moves. So he jiggle peeks Arc and is unfortunately eliminated by Valen, putting DSG at a numbers disadvantage and also the knowledge that they'll probably not be attacking A right now, which makes the guard hold their position around the map. Clear puts some pressure in Tree, faking an A attack with the rest of DSG pushing forward in mid towards Market. This is a great fake and would have tricked a lot of teams other than the guard, who actually stays back on B and doesn't rotate right away as they still have a player advantage. Net's turret catches DSG peeking into Market, which causes him to put down his lockdown. Thanks to the information picked up by the KJ turret, Tex knows right where DSG is going to be attacking from and is able to cut them off before they're able to take over defending spawn. Even though he can only pick up one, it buys his team enough time for Jonah P to cover spawn and force DSG to slow down a bit and swing together. Unfortunately for them, they can't eliminate Jonah P as he takes down Exalt and Ziff. He's taken out by Clear's knives, but the damage is already done, as it's almost impossible for Clear to win this 1v4, which he actually almost does if his knives actually connected. The guard is able to win DSG's light buy, moving to 5-2, but after a timeout by DSG, they're able to win a rifle round with a dominant attack onto B. But after that, the rest of their half was all the guard, winning the last 4 rounds, ending the half with a 9-3 lead, going into their attacking side. Throughout that half, DSG was just denied again and again site control, as they continue to have a hard time pushing out of choke points like arches on A, where the guard were always able to rotate and set up in time to win the round. After a pistol and eco win, it seemed all over. While they were able to put up 2 more good defensive rounds, the guard finally were able to put to bed the match in an 18th round win, winning the map 13-5 and the match 2-0, showing that they rightly so considered the favorites to win the league and will be fighting for a chance to secure a spot in franchising, something all these players in the guard believe they should already be a part of.